Yeah, this was a quick one for real. This is a quick one for real. Jocelyn, you still mad? Jocelyn, I never had a dog, so I wouldn't know. I babysat a dog once or twice. I never really had a dog, so I don't know the pain. I never had a dog, so I don't know the pain. Danny C, Beverly, Midnight Family. Oh, you gave her some happy meds. Okay. And here's what's funny. I talked all that slick stuff, right? I was in the shower about an hour ago, right? I swore somebody was banging on my I swore somebody was banging on my front door or my window. And it just interrupted my shower and I was like, who is that? Who is that? So yeah, it was pretty funny. So I don't even got my phone, y'all. I hope nobody don't call me. At some point, I might go back in there to get it. Well, I just realized I don't got my phone. That's a nice message. I didn't have my phone, but I got a nice message on my phone. Or a nice DM. What you doing, Lauren? Lauren almost came by there and scooped you up and ride the four pegs, but I didn't make it out because I didn't feel like being in the office tonight. Actually, let me light this up a little bit. You smoking some ribs and having a drink, no doubt. You better have a backpack out there. You'll be getting a new puppy in 3 weeks. Yeah, noob, because I don't got time to play around. Look, bear spray is the only thing with like a strong. It got like with a real strong string. It'll scatter something in a heartbeat. It'll scatter something fast. Pew! You take out a bear. You know what else it'll take out? Or, or, I tell you what, there's always option B. I don't want to tell you what's in option B. I'm sure you know what that is. I don't have to tell you what option B is. uh, but don't worry, we're more than safe. Carl, shut up. Carl Anthony Towns is not in here. Danny, see, that's just a indeed. Look, then that was just a thing. Mm. Always strap when I hit the club. Oh, mm. So what do y'all want to cover? Is that the Bear Spray holster? Hi, Michelle. Uh, Margarita right here. The Jazz. Wait, is that true? Is that Rudy Gobert true? Did he get traded or something? Did I see which video? The team video. Allison, what's going on? Wait, so that's true? Did that really happen? Rudy Gobert got traded to Minnesota? For who? Oh man. Oh, I'm out the loop. Oh man, I'm out the loop. Oh, I'm crazily out the loop. I might have to go get my phone to get to join in. Mm, mm, yep. Half of the team. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go get my phone now. That's not true. Master P did not go to the zoo today. I'm gonna have to make sure y'all ain't just making up stories. Y'all might be in here tonight just telling me anything. Y'all might just be making up anything. I'm a, you know what? Hold on. I never went to the chat straight from my phone, but I gotta try it now. Hold on. YouTube. Hmm. Subscriptions. I'm not subscribed to myself, my channel. Subscriptions. Okay. Hold on. Percy and Percy were at the zoo. Okay, I didn't see that. Okay. Damian Lee Inc. Oh, Damian Lee's going to the Suns? Shut up. I mean, it could have been anything on the video. Listen, they probably got all kind of contract, love of the game contracts and all kind of crazy. The Jazz got half of Minnesota's roster for Rudy Gobert. Fabian, listen, listen, man. I'm telling y'all, if y'all like your porch, if you like your porch, it's worth it. This is worth it. It'll listen. It'll blast. Listen, that's a trick. That's a real trigger, y'all. That thumb spray squeeze. So y'all, but you've been safe in any city, in any town, in any country, on any porch. That's always the safety thing. Yeah, and that other thing, that's just a little baby boy right there. Hold on. Now I get to catch up. Hold on. Hold on. Let me say something on YouTube or something. Hold on. How long does it take to go through? Okay. So it takes about 10 seconds. Cheers. Okay, okay. Let me get a good cheers in. Mm, mm. But if y'all see something sneak up on me from this end, give me the heads up. Because my focus is all that way. I'm focused in the other direction. Oh, Larry, I appreciate that, man. Happy birthday, King Dom. Larry, I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I'm like I said, I'm extremely thrilled about it. Like I'm extremely, extremely, extremely thrilled. And I try not to I try not to be overly outward excited because I don't want to make the haters mad or anything. But I'm extremely thrilled about the 93.9. Like I do feel like that was the goal. That's one of like your long term goals. I wanted to be the number one voice to the university, 100%. Mm, mm. But it was always talked about like it was impossible, like you couldn't do it. So yeah, it was always talked about like it was impossible. That was just one of them big ass bugs going into the light. I'm sure one's gonna end up here running into my face or something. Um, I said quick. Yeah, like I said, it could be any of them that wasn't supposed to be playing. One of them probably injured or something, and ain't supposed to be out there and gonna get in trouble. It's one of those things. But yeah, like I said, somebody could have been walking in the background and he's supposed to be in the practice. I mean, it really could be anything. But if it's a violation, one of them gonna get in trouble. uh, ooh, they look really healthy in the video too, don't they? I will admit that they look really healthy. They look really healthy. Don't they look fast? Don't they look like they're playing pretty fast too? Doesn't it look like a nice connection between Jalen and L. Ellis whenever he goes to the basket? They look like they got a nice connection. Oh, hold on. Oh, I can read these. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many rules about who can be in there, how many coaches you can have in there, and one dude might be considered a coach, and one guy might not be considered a coach. So it's like you probably you probably have 7 or 8 level fours or level 3 or 4s a month. You know what I'm saying? Just not knowing. Like I said, a parent can come in there and you know your little brother come in there, but he's in high school, so he's considered a recruitable athlete. So no recruitable athletes can be in the facility during June, June through whatever. It's just, yeah, you can never freak out about that kind of thing. But we all know anything, I do agree, anything can be ran with here. Mm, mm. Damian Lee to the Suns, huh? Yeah, Al and JJ look like they got, but they aren't they like roommates too? Nah, that video, yeah, the video got took down. Look, I need to hit up the video guy. Just tell him send it to me and let me play it on the night show. Hold on, yeah, I'm gonna brighten it up a little bit. Oh, probably gonna piss off my neighbors. So yeah, in case y'all are wondering, this is one of my favorite pastimes. At least he got his ring this year, right? If we got the video just to play it here, I'm sure somebody screen recorded or something, right? But I don't want to play it if it's not supposed to be up either. Or like I said, look, you got Sidney Curry going at Bam or something. Hey, I bet ain't none of them supposed to be playing. I bet ain't none of them supposed to be playing during contract time. Mm, nobody's supposed to be playing because how can you trade somebody when they messing around down in Louisville? Somebody you know you know I word or something. Get these $100 million deals voided because somebody didn't ain't passed his physical yet or something. So they probably telling them, hey, don't show anything. Don't be playing. Don't be looking like you playing. I heard Kelly been working on Bradshaw. Y'all read that too. Corito has it. Shit, did he send it to me yet? Corito, did you send it to me yet? If he sent it to me, I'll play it and see who in the Knight family knows how to keep their word. uh oh, just watch it. Hold on. Let's do this. Hold on. I see a bell. Hold on. Hold on. Let's scroll. Let's scroll through and see if some of this stuff pop up. I am. If I'm gonna do anything longer, I'm gonna have to get my. I am gonna have to get my other phone. I know that. I know they got. See, I don't follow a lot of people, so I don't get a lot of stuff popping up on my. I don't get a lot of new stuff popping up on my. I don't get a lot of stuff popping up on my Instagram or Twitter. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let's see if we can get some videos of the squad. Did that really happen recently? Bradley Beal re-signing with the Wizards for 252. Hold on. I'm looking for it, y'all. I mean, damn, I saw when hold on. They really did go to the zoo, huh? Y'all wasn't lying. Y'all wasn't lying. Wait, is Desi Banks and Kevin Hart in Louisville or something? Lonnie Walker the fourth is going to the Lakers. Lonnie Walker's going to the Lakers. I know Lonnie Walker was playing point against us. He was a three. I'm not seeing any videos from young fellas. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, that's I can't. What y'all want me to do? I can't find none of that. Lance is gonna be a problem. Lance looked good, didn't he? Kamari Lance looked good. He sure did. Mm. King Dom, you posted the link of what today's thing? Or did you have a screenshot of it or something? So I feel terrible too because I don't have a I don't have a chair for guests sitting out here. But listen, but who knows what could happen? I could be doing the live. Who knows? Somebody could walk up and sit right on down. Oh no. Yeah, I did like that picture. Hold on. Oh. Mm, I don't even halfway know how to use my old phone. Why'd you send it to me on Twitter or something? Do you think we're done in football expansion? No. You think all these conferences are just gonna like get a couple schools and then lock the door? Like, no. You think they're gonna leave all this Louisville money on the table? This Louisville basketball and football money on the table? You think Kentucky's gonna be able to be in the SEC where, okay, if South Carolina had to share the state with Clemson, are you bugging? You bugging. Listen, if South Carolina had to share the state with Clemson and Florida had to share the state with Florida State, and whoever else's SEC has to share their state, Alabama and Auburn, like everybody. You think they would just say, okay, Kentucky, you can just keep all of Kentucky? Tennessee got to share the state with Vanderbilt in the SEC. Like, you think Kentucky would be the only state where they just said, okay, Kentucky, you can have that whole state by yourself? Hell no. We one of the first people they'll make Kentucky. Look, especially Kentucky that had a nice year or two, they'd be like, nah, let's bring Louisville in here. And they're not going to leave this money on the table. I was looking at a video earlier today about that. Um, about the perspective. Hold on, y'all. I just gotta get my phone. I gotta get my phone. Y'all let this play. I'll be right back. I'll do it as quick as I can. Hopefully, y'all enjoy this. Touching you, what could be sweet Caroline? Fuck you, Kate. Times never seem so good, so good, so good, so good. I decline. Fuck you, Kate. To believe they never would. Man, hold on, y'all. I really don't know what happened to it. There it is. Damn, I ain't have no idea where that thing was. I had no idea where it was, y'all. I had no idea where my phone was. Nowhere in the house. Okay, I got this phone. Hold on. Hold on. Oh no. Trying to get set back up, y'all. There it is. Um, um, did it freeze? Okay. No, it's good. Okay. Old phone's gone. Got my new phone now. Mm. Ah. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, let me just text this back. Do I look like an old person just with the phone all up in my face? Do I look so old like that, y'all? The ribs almost ready to pull. Are you gonna eat them tonight? Why you having them tomorrow? Oh, oh, your boy Maven's on like damn near vegetarian duty right now. I'm about, I'm about, I'm about 80% vegetables, 20% meat right now. It sucks too. It really sucks. You remember that story I told when I tried to spray that mace out the window and the fan blew it right back into the other window because of the draft that went around the room. I was just thinking, what would happen if I did that? My grandma would have killed me. My grandma would have killed me if I, because that would have got through the whole house. What's good, Hillamore? Oh, so you had to smoke them tonight. Okay, okay, I get it. James Middleton, what's good? ACC unites with SEC to form a 32 team. That's what I'm saying. Listen, they're just gonna make they're gonna have to like make a whole new. It's gonna be like it's gonna be like a 50 team a totally new NCAA. And it's not gonna be called the NCAA. They're gonna have to call it something else. I mean, it still might be the NCAA, but it might be Division 1A and then 1B or something. They're just not gonna leave all this money on it. It's just wait. Like I don't think y'all understand how much money Louisville makes in the college ranks. It makes too much money for to get left out of the Power Five conferences or Power whatever. Mm, we got to do better at knowing our value. It's like that in life too. Everybody gets abused that don't know their value, or they spend their life halfway depressed in a depressive state. You got to know your value. Louisville's value, their financial value, their branding values is worth millions and millions. Why do you think Adidas? You think Adidas made Louisville their flagship out of charity? You think Adidas just said, you know what, we like those guys at Louisville, so we're just gonna give them 142 million or however many million. And it didn't work like that. Adidas got their money back in 2 years. That whole investment from Adidas, they made their money back in 2 years. A 10-year deal, they broke even to 8 years, whatever it was. They broke even by the second year. They're making all profit now, and they got footage lasts a lifetime. Hi, Shannon. What you doing, girl? I guess I should have brought my bottle out here, huh? Okay, what else we got to talk about, y'all? We need. I know. Just like I really can't. Okay, the lesson the guy was teaching today, it was about pilots. I mean, it was about people, but he was using a pilot's reference. Okay, and the pilots they say, okay, pilots they say, don't focus on the obstacle. Don't you? Okay, okay, they say it with kids. With kids, you don't say don't eat on the couch. You say eat at the table. You don't get kids thinking about the couch. You only mention the table. Kids at the table every time at the table. So they're never like preoccupied with eating at the couch. They just know wherever they eat, whenever they eat, they got to eat at the table. Pilots, they don't mention the obstacle. No pilot mentions the obstacle. They say stay on track, stay on course. You don't say avoid something, you know, because you live avoiding, panic. It's like golly, in one 7 day period. Oh, we ain't getting the money Bates, and we ain't getting this, and now the conference is breaking up, and Kenny Payne's not out recruiting, and this guy said they don't love me. It's like, oh God, can you even live life just coming up with something negative every single day? It's like the memes that say nobody, and then it says me, and it's just like starting some trouble or something. Nobody said anything to you. I don't know what that was, but that sounded like something. So y'all ready to see me apply my bear spray? Is everybody ready to see my bear spray in action? Watch. Y'all would pay. Y'all would pay to see me bear spray something, wouldn't you? Hold on. Nicole, what you doing? You sitting out on the porch? Little evening show, enjoying the porch. Get ready to. I'm getting ready to prove to y'all how effective this is. When one of these coyotes out in the county run up on me, because make no mistake about it, y'all. There's There's a lot of field in front of me. There's a lot of open grass and green grass and trees and woods. It's like all out there. So there's a lot of opportunity for all kind of shit to run up on me. Y'all will get a display. Mm. And you can see a flight pattern, a big time flight pattern. It's always fun to watch. Uh, small Enzo, small airplane. Are we talking about Cessnas or what? Oh, are we talking about 6-seaters? Them Cessnas, you gotta have like perfect weather for them to. They're so small too. They're so small, and they're not plush. Small planes, you would think they're built like a lot more. Them private planes, people, they look from the outside, they look like they'd be comfortable. They'd be terribly made. You work in aviation. Oh, okay, okay. All flying is pre-flight plan. You're right, right, right. I'll be a test dummy. Oh, don't say that, Jocelyn. Oh man. You just gotta you just gotta get the right material to wear. You, you get the right material, you good. Look, once you start wearing this stuff, it's, you wear this stuff, it's like you don't have clothes on at all. Pitch back outside besides 3 planes and the rest of the universe. I know. I enjoy that. Now that caught my attention. Look, look, you you hear the jingle, the chain jingle. It's like, oh, that'll catch your attention. Mm, okay, the honesty moment. I do not like the conference realignment conversation because so much could be happening, and unless you have access to Josh Hurd's phone or Commissioner's phone, you have no idea what's going on. My man's just chilling. That's the most carefree individual I've seen. Joshua, it ain't that hot out here. But I will say this: there's not a lot of breeze. I don't see a lot of lightning bugs either. They're probably intimidated by my light. Lauren, if you're still up, what midnight store are we on? Maybe I have a midnight with Marcus Maven story. Yeah, it's very calm outside. I I, I look forward to Devin Reed being on campus too. But here's the problem. Here's why I don't panic. Because I had to do those summer school classes. I had to do those extra classes just to graduate and all that stuff. I don't, I don't know about graduate, but I always had to do all the summer. Huh? What? What midnight story? Life stories, basketball stories. What kind of midnight with Marcus Maven stories y'all want? Scary stories? Give me a suggestion. I 100% saw the deleted video, and I'm glad I watched it. I watched the deleted video probably 60 times before it got deleted. So I remember everything about it. Do you want to know about the deleted video? Because I can tell you every little thing you saw in it. I know the deleted video frontwards and backwards. Midnight stories. Where should I go with it? Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I had hood basketball stories. I'm trying to think of ones that I hadn't told already. I talked about Chicago. Chicago was dangerous. The end of the Chicago story. The end of the Chicago story. I don't know if most of y'all heard that story. We was in. I'm sure you've heard of Cabrini Green and the Wild Hundreds and all them places in Chicago. The story ended with me snatching this rim, and anybody knows a rim with a single pole. If you snatch it, it's gonna shake for 15 minutes because the pole is so solid, but it just wiggles. And if you dunk and do that extra shack stuff, it just rocks. It just rocks, and everybody gotta wait. And if you try to play, it feels stupid because the rim's still shaking. So after I did that, they the guys I was up there with, they had somebody go pull the van around because we was at a park and we was kind of getting enclosed. Had a guy pull the van around, and before the game was over, they grabbed me and just kind of like ran me to the van to get up out of there. That was really fun. That was one of the hoodest basketball stories. I was in I was in Lincoln Homes in Clarksville, Tennessee. There was a shooting. It was like a drive-by shooting, and one of the bullets hit the fence at the park we was playing at. And my boy, he didn't like going across town with me to Lincoln Homes, but I went over there. There was shooting. A bullet hit the fence. Everybody was on the ground. I looked over, saw my boy standing up. He was just looking around. I said, "Man, what you doing?" He looked around, then he kind of ducked down. He was like, "I thought somebody was popping fireworks." I, I was like, "What?" I was like, "You couldn't tell that was a gun?" So my boy was just standing up, had no idea that there was a shooting going on. That was a funny hood thing. I talked about this. I, I'm not really putting any of these in hood story categories because I feel like I already told most of these. I was at a park one time. Kid said, "I'm gonna, threaten me, so I'm gonna go get my gun in my car." Right? Say, "You think you're all that? You think you're all that? I'm gonna go get my gun." And I was there like, "You got to make it to your car first." And I was thinking, there ain't no way you gonna make it to your car to get a gun before I pulverize you, or before I run to my car and drive away. So that was pretty funny. I was in Lebanon. I was gonna end up in jail. Y'all, sometimes y'all see her jump in here, and her name is Monica Roberts. She was sitting in the front row of a game overseas. A guy was grabbing my, like a guy fell on the ground, and a fast break was happening. This guy wrapped his whole body around my leg, and the game was going on, and I was like trying to rip my leg loose, and he was holding my leg, and I was kind of dragging him, and I'm looking, and the referee wasn't calling that, and it was just like, what is this? So I got really, really, really mad. So I turned around, I kind of like straddled him, and I put my knee on his chest, and I just cocked my arm back, and I was on top of him, and she screamed, "Marcus!" Right? She was a female basketball player, and she was sitting right there in front of it happening, and I was getting ready to try to put my fist to this dude's esophagus, and she screamed, and when she screamed, it kind of startled me, that she screamed like that. But if I would have punched him, I'd have been in a Lebanese jail, probably still to this day. They would, I not it's probably not as bad as a girl because America has better relations with Lebanon than Russia right now. But God knows how long I would have been in trouble. They had took my passport. I was just stuck over there. Mm, they probably would have made me sign a 20-year contract to play basketball over there. It'd been terrible. Yeah, none of those are necessarily hood basketball stories. Anthony, what's good? The stories are scary. Oh man, they just happened. Ooh, not for the radio show stories. Ah, what you want to know? Prayers for Grinder. I know. That sucks. Um, because I did learn over there too. Like it did, and you go over there, you're kind of naive. Anywhere overseas, they don't play by the same rules. You get a DUI in France. It's like DUIs are like mandatory, like 2 years in jail or something, like something stupid. It's like what? Oh, 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 what? But they don't have a lot of police out there. But when they do get you, you in bad shape. Like imagine you live in a place where there ain't no traffic cops for every blue moon. But if they do get a traffic cop and he stop you and you driving drunk, they can pin you. Yeah, I done heard about a lot of Americans going to other places and getting in trouble. But the problem is they don't be like big names like as big as Griner. So like it happens to a lot of Americans. They get in trouble overseas. But like I said, nobody is with a name like hers. Speaking of Monica, Speaking of Monica, when she screamed when I almost fought that kid, I think I might have told this too, Lauren. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But listen, y'all, Monica, she she's like 6'4", right? Monica wore some military camo fatigue pants one time to a game. Just white t-shirt, military fatigue pants, just no big deal. We're all in the game in the gym. They stopped her, detained her, and wasn't gonna let her loot her free because she had what they thought was legit military fatigue pants. They looking at her like she done stole somebody's pants or something. That's in the Lebanese military. So yeah, so we end up looking like because like we might have came like on two buses or something, separate or whatever. But she was detained by the Lebanese military because she had on camouflage pants. And she was just trying to explain, nah, they just my pants. It was like, nah, those ain't just regular, those are military camouflage pants. Oh, William Ryan would do it. That was the funniest. Um, yeah, Nicole. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. We talking about 2002. You know what I'm saying? Where you listen, where you might have had camo plant. I mean, we're talking camo pants and maybe Timberland boots or something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they listen. I'm telling you, it was like 5 to 7, maybe 10 Lebanese military dudes. And I'm telling y'all, they walk around with these machine guns too. Like you get comfortable seeing it. And we kind of looked, and we was like, "What's going on over there?" It was just like, yeah, that was really silly. But they end up letting it. I think our coach went over there, yeah, and got out of that. Danny C, you listen. Danny C just extended the night, y'all. Danny, Danny C, cheers, cheers, cheers. Okay, I'll tell an inside story now. If y'all want an inside story or a story that got some dirt to it, let's do it. Hold on. Yeah, we still got some good battery power, I think. Let's get a good one in here. Cheers. Mm, good stories. Y'all want criminal stories? Y'all want what kind of dirt stories do we need to talk about? You talking about fights? You talking about women? Yeah, it's like no limit era. Yeah, right. Who would I compare my game to in the NBA? Um, Probably like Monty Ellis. You know what I'm saying? Just who else? Just that's a tough question because it depends on who the coach is. Like some coaches want to turn me into a shooter, and some coaches want to turn you into a wing. So some coaches might try to make you a point. You know what I'm saying? So probably just an undersized scoring two guard with good legs. Look, Coach Crum didn't he put it. Okay, here's the thing. Under Coach Crum, You didn't get a lot of isolation plays, so you can really do your crossovers like you just had probably in every out of 5 possessions you might have you might have one moment where everybody's occupied where you can like show one of your crossovers or show one of your individual moves, but the offense helps you score. So if you're in the NBA, everybody got to guard you 1-on-1, so it's a little different. Um, yeah, it kind of it that it's hard to compare your game because it depends on what team you're on. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. That's a tough question. No teeth. Oh, you mean Kenny Cardinal? He's in the back. I caught Sean pretty good. Who else did I catch really good? Anybody from Kentucky I caught pretty good. Yeah, I caught all Kentucky's players pretty good. Um, and in college, they do a lot of good scouting, so nobody's really gonna jump with you. By the time you're a sophomore, by the end of your sophomore season, it's hard to dunk on people. They don't jump anymore. You got to find some freshmen or something that don't know that doesn't know any better. Because by the time you got 2 years of film on you, nobody's gonna jump at you unless you like if you catch a ball off the rim or something where somebody's just jumping where they don't see you coming. That's when or if you catch an alley oop. But once you have a reputation, people just run past you or get out the way. People rarely jump with you if they know about you. You still do the timeout chair, Jalen Brown or Jalen Green. I don't think I D'd up enough to beat Jalen Brown. Mm, mm. Hold on, sorry, y'all. Hold on, hold on. I don't want to miss anything. Wait. Jordan, that's a fact. Listen, I do. Listen, I'm telling y'all, I was not kidding when I said it's huge. When you have NBA players who actually like NBA veterans, you got to see how they work up close. The D'Angelo thing, I bet D'Angelo would look. D'Angelo probably when he's supposed to be playing. D'Angelo Russell probably he he's probably in mid negotiation. He probably, hey man, take that video down right now. I'm in the middle of the contract negotiations. They see me out there playing up and down, they gonna kill me. Mm, mm. Jordan was the first person to have that love of the game clause, where basically if he got injured playing pickup, it wouldn't go against his contract. Because in basketball, you got to play pickup. I don't know if they make them start sanctioning dudes, or you got to have one of your personal trainers there with you when you play pickup, or but you have a bunch of stuff in your contract where you got to worry about stuff like that. Um, that is pretty funny though. Um, I don't think I was like Andre McGee, Manuel Forrest. The biggest bust in Louisville history. The biggest bust. in Louisville history. Huh. Huh. Okay, so you when you say bust, you mean big expectations and flamed out or something? Thank you, Johnson. Now I gotta go. Now I gotta go back in and pour another cocktail. Um, hold on. The biggest. I'm thinking on that. Yeah, it would have to be all expectation on the way in here. Actually, Noah Locke. That's not nice. Sam went Sam. But if you say Sam, then you got to say Aiden, right? I mean, you got to say Aiden again, right? Okay, this shouldn't take more than a couple seconds, y'all. So enjoy it. Touching you, sweet Caroline. Fuck you, Kate. I've never seen so good, so good, so good, so good. I really cried. Fuck you, Kate. To believe they never would. Ugh. Woo. Listen, would it have to be Aiden? Would y'all say Aiden? Could it be anybody other than Aiden? Yeah, I mean, you might have some personal expectations for certain players, but man, the Aiden situation, golly. But here's the problem. Here's the problem with the Aiden situation. And hold on, I'm getting ready to turn the camera back on. Give me a second. The problem with the Aiden situation is if hold on. The problem with the Aiden situation is if if Jalen Withers starts looking different, or L. Ellis or Roosevelt Wheeler, if any of those dudes start looking like dudes, it's gonna look like it's gonna kind of look like, well, I mean, Aiden's not killing it at Grand Canyon either, but it still might look like, maybe he just didn't trust young guys, and he went into developing young guys. So sometimes Aiden seems kind of Aiden seems pretty high on that list. And I thought Aiden could be so much better. But if you don't know how he is inside here, it's hard to, make that determination. I didn't know he was that much of a diva. I didn't know he spent all his time in front of a mirror. If I would have known that, I might have been able to give y'all a little bit more of a heads up on Aiden. Hold on, sorry about that. Hold on, let me get onto the YouTube page. Let me jump in the YouTube page with y'all. Let me jump in the YouTube page. There you go. Damian Lee to the Suns. Babu, what's good? Listen, man.